Hey guys, so for those of you that were at my mobility class today, this is kind of a refresh class of what we went over and the printout that I gave you. If you weren't there, this is still something you can follow along with. It's about 10 to 15 different exercises, mobility focused, that I think are a great way to start your day and that will improve your mobility if you continue to do them. The way that I have it going, it'll take about 15 minutes. It's 40 seconds working and then 5-second transition into the next exercise. I'll be moving from one to the other and maybe one side to the other with that. So not a lot of explanation, a little bit as I'm working, but yeah, no time like the present, so we'll get started. So we'll start on our knees, or you can sit, or you can even stand, but the important thing is to have your back straight. I've got my timer rolling here, and we're gonna do 40 seconds on one side, where we're gonna be doing circles up and around and down. So just moving with whatever range of motion you have here, coming up, turning the palm, and then all the way around. Just thinking about your breath as you move, taking a nice big inhale. And the great thing about this video is you can play whatever music you want in the background, follow along with me. So we've got about 5 more seconds on this side. We'll transition right into the other side. We'll do the same thing. Coming up and around, same thing on this side. Deep breaths. The breath is so important when moving. Just kind of relax your body, allow your central nervous system to respond. After these, we're going to be going into our neck circles. So we'll move one direction and then the other. So just bringing the chin down to the chest, just tracing the collarbone, coming to the shoulder, looking up, all the way around to the other shoulder, and then moving your way across the collarbone. We're going to do one direction for this entire 40 seconds, and then we'll switch direction. Key things to think about is relaxing along the shoulders. A lot of times the shoulders want to shrug up towards the ears. Let's avoid that. Stay connected with your breathing. Beautiful. That's the time on that side, so we'll reverse the other way. Finding your full range of motion, never working through pain. If a place feels, sticky or stuck or tight, working around that, not through it. And then coming here, we're gonna reach the arms up and down, and then palms back, reach up, reach down. Really great for the shoulder mobility and for the overhead motion. From here, we're going to move to our hands and knees after this one, and we'll be moving into cow and cat next. Transition, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And inhale, head up, rounding, and then exhale, arching that back, gazing between the knees. So the key here is really trying to find mobility in your entire spine. You can move with your breath and just going back and forth. We have about 10 more seconds here. Come back to neutral spine. One hand behind the head. You're gonna open up the chest and then drop the elbow down. Try to keep the other arm as straight as you can. Open up and then drop down. So working on thoracic mobility here. Working to really open up along the chest instead of driving the elbow back, opening the chest up. We'll do the same thing other side. I'm going to turn. You don't have to. Opening up and down. Nice deep breaths. From here, we're going to be moving into child's pose after this. We've got about 10 more seconds in this. And then we'll be moving to child's pose. Good. So big toes together, knees wide. Shift the weight back. Extend the arms. Drop the forehead down. Maybe a little bit of movement side to side. We're just focusing here on the low back, relaxing along the low back. From here, we will be moving into Sphinx pose. So we'll be transitioning to our bellies after this pose. We're still here for another 10 seconds or so. Good. Now come to your belly. Come to your forearms. And then just lift the heart. So elbows slightly in front of shoulders. This might be plenty, and for most of us it is. If you want to extend here to deepen that stretch along the low back, you certainly can. But you're welcome to stay down. You could even do a little bit of movement up and down if you wanted to. I prefer you try to find one and hold with it. So from here, we're going to be going into the world's greatest stretch. So come up, bring right foot in front, left leg back, right hand down, reach the right arm up, and then work to bring that right arm to the floor. Reach the right arm up, and then down to the floor. Good. Up and down. I'm going to show from another angle. So from here, you're kind of pushing out, reaching up, coming down, reaching up, down as low as you're able to go. Pushing this knee out, but keeping this foot flat. Very important. We'll switch sides. So I'm going to stay here. I feel like this is a nice angle. Left foot in front. Good. You're dropping that hip down. Reach up. Reach down. Now this back knee can be down, or you can have it lifted up. Find what you prefer. Either way is fine by me. Keep that going. I'm looking what we've got coming next. We're gonna be doing a 90-90 hip switch next. Good. So I want you to come here, legs wide, and then turn into a 90-90 stretch, and then center and to the other side. So your center, then turn to a 90-90 stretch, and center, and turn. So 90-degree angle in this back leg and this front leg. Using those hands to help transition. As you get stronger, you can take the hands out of the equation. If you're new to this, I like to do this 2 times through. So I go for 40 seconds, and then I go again for 40, just because I feel like we're getting one side and then the other, and I want to make sure I'm getting adequate time with this stretch. So this one I like to do 2 times in a row. We're going to be moving into a deep squat. If you're not able to do the deep squat, just wait the 40 seconds out. You'll do the stretches after this. So deep squat, heels are down, and we're dropped low. Now, from the side, again, heels are down, butt towards the floor. If you're not able to do this, or you're coming up to your tiptoes, definitely put a blanket underneath your heels. But I have exercises that we're gonna follow after this that will help you to be able to do this and do this well without forcing your way into it. So no need to force your way into it. Rest right now, and I'll show you the exercises that will help build this. So ankle dorsiflexion is really important for this move. So we're gonna move into that. So you're gonna be on one knee and the other, and you're just gonna start to shift forward, knee coming in front of the toes, heel staying down and stretching through this Achilles and calf, ankle. So just kind of shifting that weight forward. I like to just keep a hold there. Breathe into it. If you're finding that it's, messing with your balance, you can have a chair or something to hold on to. 8 seconds, and then we're gonna switch sides. Same thing, other side. Good, we'll switch. And then dropping into this side. If the back leg's back too far, it's gonna make it difficult as well. So make sure it's in enough that you can get a nice range of motion here. Remember, when you're doing single-sided stuff, it's different from one side to the other, okay? And that's all right, it's normal. So we're gonna be moving into a frog stretch next. I'll show you a couple different angles for this. So I'm gonna pause my timer for just a moment. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna separate your knees wide and bring your feet out, okay? So I'm gonna turn sideways here and show you what we're doing. Feet turned out, just like I showed. Then you want your back flat. You're gonna drop the forearms down, and you're gonna shift back to where you have a flat back. So I don't wanna be so up high that I'm at an angle. I wanna be flat there, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start our timer now. And then you kind of just start to shift back a little bit. Now, I don't have padding under my knees because I'm turned this way. So I'm gonna readjust and face the camera, but I wanted you to see my back. That really hurts the knees if you don't have padding, so be aware of that. And just kind of shifting into that. So hip mobility is also important for the deep squat. So These 3 poses that I'm showing you, the ankle mobility, this frog stretch, and then the next pose called the puppy pose, are very important to help you be able to get into that deep squat. Good. Shift out of that. And then puppy pose. Keep your seat lifted, extend your arms, and drop your chest dropping down. So your seat staying up, dropping the chest, feeling that stretch along the upper back, your thoracic back, the mid and upper portion. Find your breath, breathe into it. Keep pushing the chest deeper down to the mat. Good. And then come back up to your hands and knees. I missed a couple in the beginning. So I want you to turn your hands sideways, your hands and knees, and a little shift side to side. This is great for wrist mobility. Fingers are spread wide. A little bit of movement side to side. If you're comfortable moving fingers back towards the knees, you can with a little shift forward and back. If that feels a little too intense, I also like to go side to side. If it's a little too intense, just go back to the hands to the side. You know, just like anything, it takes time to build up. We're gonna be tucking our toes and getting a little bit of a toe stretch after this. 5 seconds. Good, release that. So what I want you to do is tuck your toes, tuck them in, just like that. I'm gonna turn sideways now. You gotta help the little toe out. And then if your toes are really tight, just shifting forward and back might be, you know, plenty. If you have more flexibility in your toes, you might come up high and then maybe move a little side to side. This is definitely one that when I first started, it was pretty intense. I didn't have a lot of mobility in my toes, and I'm definitely finding an increase in that with doing exercises like this. Good. And then the last one I'm going to show you is a fold forward. We're just folding with a flat back, legs are straight. We're bending one knee, straightening the other leg, bending and straightening. So a nice stretch for the back of the legs. Just a quick 15-minute workout. Mobility style. That's really great. If you did this every morning, you'd really notice a difference. 7 seconds. Good. All right, guys. So that's the mobility workout. Just look for extra mobility stuff that I'm going to be running here at the rec center. Just want to add more mobility into my life and want to help you learn how to do some of that as well. So I hope this video helps you. If you like it, comment and let me know. If you want to see more content like this or more videos posted to our page, let me know. I'll be sharing this not only here, but on my Get Fit with Becky page and on my YouTube page as well. So check it out, see if you like it, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.